Vintage Christmas memories, a nostalgic look through the 50s and 60s. Do you remember the magic of Christmas in the 1950s and 60s? It was a time when the holidays felt simpler, yet so incredibly magical. Families gathered, neighborhoods sparkled, and traditions were cherished. It was a time when the holidays were filled with simple joys and a spirit of togetherness that seemed to warm every home. Let's take a stroll down memory lane to relive those cherished moments. Families gathered to pick out the perfect tree, be it a freshly cut Scotch pine, the latest aluminum tree, or the one with artificial snow on the branches. Back then, decorating the Christmas tree was a family affair. The trees were often adorned with shimmering tinsel, colorful glass ornaments, and those twinkling, oversized bulbs. Families would gather around the tree, sipping hot cocoa and sharing stories while Bing Crosby crooned White Christmas from the record player. Parents would gather their children to read classics like "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or "The Grinch Who Stole Christmas" before tucking them into bed. The living room became the heart of the home, where holiday magic truly came to life. The 1960s brought us TV specials like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and A Charlie Brown Christmas, which became annual traditions, blending entertainment with heartfelt messages about the true spirit of the holiday. Music filled homes with classic albums by Andy Williams, Perry Como, and Elvis Presley. On Christmas morning, excitement filled the air as children rushed to the tree to see what Santa brought them. Popular toys of the time included shiny pedal cars, cap guns, Barbie dolls, and train sets. But the real gift wasn't what was under the tree. It was the joy of family being together, laughing and sharing the moment. Gift-giving was more personal and heartfelt. The excitement of unwrapping those simple gifts on Christmas morning brought smiles that money couldn't buy. For children, the holidays were magical. They'd write letters to Santa, dreaming of dolls, toy trains, or shiny bicycles. Snow-covered yards became playgrounds with sledding, snowball fights, and snowman building competitions. Shopping during the holidays was an experience in itself. Downtown streets came alive with the holiday spirit. Storefronts dazzled with elaborate Christmas displays that drew crowds of wide-eyed children and busy parents. The Christmas season in the 1960s officially kicked off when department store catalogs arrived at your doorstep. Children spent hours circling their dream toys, hoping to find some of them under the Christmas tree. The decade brought iconic toys like Silly Putty, Mr. Potato Head, using real potatoes, Matchbox cars, Play-Doh, and the hula hoop. And who could forget the Christmas feast? Tables were set with roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce, plenty of freshly baked pies, and the obligatory Yule log. Meals were a time to slow down, share stories, and feel the warmth of togetherness. No one worried about rushing off to the next activity. Christmas time wasn't only about the food and the gifts. It was about gathering together, sharing laughter, and creating memories. Communities were closer in the 50s and 60s. Neighbors dropped by with homemade cookies, and carolers strolled through the streets, filling the air with music. It was a time when people paused to connect face-to-face over a cup of hot cocoa and share the holiday cheer. Gatherings were a staple, as friends and loved ones came together to bake cookies, exchange Christmas cards and gifts, traditions that still warm our hearts today. Christmas in the 50s and 60s was about more than just decorations and gifts. It was about the joy of simpler times, the love of family, and the magic of the season. No matter how much the world changes, those memories will always hold a special place in our hearts and remind us of what really matters: love, togetherness, and the spirit of Christmas. Every generation has its cherished Christmas traditions, but the joy of the holiday season remains timeless. What are your favorite memories? Share them in the comments below.